In today's Caucasian Basketball League, BC GURJAANI Delta is hosting DVIN-CILICIA. Let me introduce you to the lineups of the teams. DVIN-CILICIA. Number 1, Troy Jones. Number 2, JJ Morris. Number 3, captain of the team, Brandon Kohler. Number 4, Gor Simonian. Number 8, JJ Agopian. Number 11, Zach McIntyre. Number 13, Haikas Grigoryan. Number 14, Jamal Poplar. And number 15, RJ Smith. The head coach of the team, Byron Ray. BC GURJAANI Delta. Number 1, Georgi Bakradze. Number 2, Otar Kakadze. Number 4, Otar Sulakauri. Number 5, Ricardo Lynch. Number 8, Merab Shnegelia. Number 10, the captain of the team, Zurab Machaladze. Number 11, Avi Tumer. Number 13, Lukas Ikarulidze. Number 15, Irakli Zulkhanishvili. And number 21, Georgi Ordenidze. The head coach of the team, Irakli Dzikuri, assistant coach Georgi Lashkaradze. The game will be initiated by the crew chief David Mikhan, umpires Menatsakan Avedisan Sarkis Arutsunan, commissioner of the game Sultan Yerokian.
I got rocks in it. Third around, yeah, that's that Glock business. Heat him up with that boy in the pot with. Cool him off with that boy with a hot glitch. I just went got my BM roll for 500K. Took that to the lot with. From the AM to PM, I stop bill. It's a house on my wrist, it's a Richard Miller. I just took the top off for the Caterpillar. I can just spit for a half a nigga. The same niggas who ride and they laying with ride. As soon as they slide, I'ma play the ziggo. Somebody gon' die and it ain't gon' be me. I got caught with my old me and Bam TG. Fuck by the rapper, won't play on CD. All the buddy got whacked, I was labeled a freak. This pattern do matches look like it's 3D. Eat this shit up, baby, going up for tea. This bitch got a strike before a CC. Just pull up, back to back level repeat. Like them on my neck, you gon' die, yeah, for these. That's what you take me for 5 with these. Stop, drop the roll, I make them free. I'm spent, so my neck always rockin' be bling. Hey, you don't wanna be the nigga I see. Fully loaded up in there, tuck up under my teeth. Light them up in front of you so you can tell them what you see. Flex, ball on the nigga, Mr. Clean. I get those foul ass nigga on your team. You ever see a grown ass nigga on his knees? Making prayer hands, begging everybody please. I'm pissing in his pants, need a pair of jeans. I'm coming clean with a 100 run machine. I'm a young bull at the front of Lamborghini. Just an M when the phone go bing. Just like the Bronx with the crown on the king. Down water like the island Lamborghini. If I shoot him, I'ma turn him to a meme.
Elijah Warren, a king, FaceTime, give me 34 clean. Had a dude with the 216s. You never seen DJ jumping in. Went to the judo, put the gang on free. I see my weed and trees. Don't tell us that we up the lead. I called her a lift and told her to leave.
Bang with the pot like Batman. If you eat pop with the gun, we don't say things. My money, ice with AK. Chopper, I call it the chick for me straight team. Yo, niggas on the block go KC. On JoJo, that same. Come on the block and they pull up, we shaky. Run with the clock out safety.
And we're back for the Caucasian Basketball League. In today's match, there's a matchup between GURJAANI Delta and DVIN-CILICIA. Yesterday, GURJAANI had their first loss at the tournament against Vahagni City. The first quarter, the score was 30-15, and Vahagni won the game by 14 points. So the only quarter that worked for them was the first one, and then they were able to keep the score and keep the lead and managed to get the win. DVIN-CILICIA this year, I'm not gonna say is much stronger than last year's team, but I already love this team, love the players, and love their energy, and I hope they can accomplish something. And the first 3 points of the game is going to GURJAANI Delta by Otar Kakadze's 3-point shot. So the starting lineup for Delta, it's Avi Tuma, Ricardo Lynch, Merab Shnegelia, Otar Kakadze, and the big guy Georgi Bakradze, who got the ball against Poplar. And there was a foul, but the 2 points won't count as the foul was on the floor. While for DVIN-CILICIA, the starting lineup is Haikaz Girikuram, Brandon Kohler, RJ Smith, Jamal Poplar, and Troy Jones. And Troy Jones had an amazing first game, scoring more than 30 points. Second one struggled a little bit. And again, I'm sure it was just a cold game for him, and he'll be able to do something. So as of now, in the standings of the competition, DVIN is at the 6th place, while GURJAANI Delta is at 5th, but Delta played less than 2 games only, so 4 games compared to DVIN 6, and it was not a good pass by Haikaz. Troy Jones was ready on the 3 to shoot, and Haikaz thought that try was going to cut, that's why he gave that kind of pass. And the score is open for DVIN 2. RJ Smith gets the ball, has a mismatch, turnaround shot. Misses it, but Poplar fighting for a rebound. Gets the putback. There has only been one foul in the game, which himself, Jamal Poplar, has committed against big guy Georgi. Avi leaves the ball to Otar. Good pass to Cutting, big man. And there it is. First 2 points of the big guy. As of now, only 5 points have been scored by Otar for Delta, and this was the only other two. And one more time. The same kind of possession for RJ Smith, turns around, and Otar had to foul. And the best part and the smartest part about DVIN's game is that once they see something that is good for them and is gonna work every time, they don't start doing other things. They just repeat it, and they will do until the opposite team will understand how to stop it. Avi goes all the way, bangs one home. Tumor's first 2 points. There's a foul by Avi Tumor, the second team foul for them. Wow, Jamal Poplar with his ability of getting rebounds in very easy situations. And now Jamal Poplar had a contact with Georgi Bakradze. Got his warning from the referees. He will shoot from 3, misses it. And look at that, Otar. A great box out, and now great handles. Avi is not going to shoot, it goes all the way. A lefty up is good. Ball screen from RJ. The ball is stolen by Merab. And look at that. The same situation, the same kind of play by Otar and Avi. Both of them were open on 3, faked it, went all the way, made the left layup. Caller calling for a set. Aikas comes up. And again, Delta was close to stealing the ball. Now they do. Merab has Otar in the corner, but goes all the way. Look at that defense. Of course, Coach Barton has to call a timeout. We'll be back in a minute. So we're back, and after the timeout of DVIN, GURJAANI Delta are playing a full court press, which works for them for the first time. Merab gets the steal, Otar has the ball, and Brandon was very close to stealing the ball, but it somehow stays in Delta's possession. There's Big Georgie, who gets an opportunity to shoot two. And after the timeout, two players from DVIN have been checked in the game for the first time, Zach McIntyre and JJ Morris. The first shot is up and good. And there's your pair. And again, a full court press. Delta is playing the man-to-man defense. A second turnover in a row by DVIN. And look at that score. In about 5 minutes of playing time, DVIN has only scored 4 points, as opposed to Delta 17. Avi's open on three. Misses it short. Again, great defense, GURJAANI. RJ somehow passes the half court, but no, he wasn't on time. 8-second violation called on DVIN. Otar has the ball. Ricardo Lynch comes to help. Now he'll shoot it. Now this was a missed three, and what a great box out by Zach McIntyre. And let's see, finally DVIN will be able to pass the half court. Brendan Collar gets the ball. This is what they needed to do. No need to give a lot of passes in your own half court. Just give it to the point guard and let him pass it. JJ Morris! Great shot, cuts the lead down to 10 points. We'll split the first quarter into two halves. Otar. Lynch has a mismatch, but Otar will shoot it. Missed three. And there's the offensive foul by Haikas. As Merab Shnegelia forces Haikas to get a charging foul. So both teams picked up their third team fouls. Otar is guarded by JJ Morris. JJ is always concentrated on the ball. There's the switch. Ricardo is with a small man, and he has Brandon now on him. So again, not a shooting foul. I thought he already gathered the ball before the call, but no. From the baseline, Delta will inbound the ball. Troy Jones is coming back. Brandon, after playing approximately 6 minutes, is going on the bench. Sumer. Good pass to Georgi. Fakes. And there's the foul. And this time, even if Georgi was not in the motion of shooting, they have the bonus, as this is the fifth foul of DVIN-CILICIA, with RJ Smith getting his second personal foul very early in the game. And it is about time Jamal Poplar checks back in. Big man Georgi has a lot of space on the court when Jamal is not there. And there's the fourth made free throw in a row by Bakradze. And obviously, Coach Byron, knowing that RJ Smith has More fouls than he should have. He's subbing him out. Jones, good pass to Zach McIntyre. Smashes one home. Tumor leaves it to Otar. Schnegelia in the corner, penetrates all the way. Easy bucket. The trap is coming. Caucasus has Troy, but leaves the ball back to JJ. Again, McIntyre. Zach makes a free throw mid-range. So again, a 10-point game. Of course, from the first quarter, the level of basketball is much higher in Delta, but DVIN is managing to keep their lead to 10 points and not letting them get away. And again, another set play by DVIN. Troy has McIntyre. This one was not good. From my angle, it looked like the ball is going in, but it was shot long. And yes, Avi Tumor loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Good pass to Troy. Another two. Yeah, the coach is not happy with the way Otar played defense under there. And they call horns. Lynch and Bakradze tried to open up Merab. Lynch, great handles, good pass, Tumor. And before this game, Avi Tumor was the second scoring leader of the tournament with 76 points, only being 4 away from the leader, Pavel Khreptov from Vahaghni City, who got 80, so only 4 points were needed for him to pass that milestone, while Avi Tumor got 8 points already and became the scoring leader of the tournament. So the captain of the team, GURJAANI Celta, number 10, Zurab Machaladze, is on the floor. And there was a no foot violation called. So it was not a foot violation. It is just an out of bounds call. So the shot clock will be down, reset down to 3.3 seconds for DVIN's possession. Jamal Poplar has it. Morris will shoot. Bang! JJ. Again, down to a single-digit lead. As I told you already, DVIN is not looking very good today, but they're managing to keep the lead down. So there's an offensive foul for an illegal screen from Georgi Bakradze. Poplar, ball screen for Jones. Caucasus is open on the mid-range, makes the shot. 1:10 for the first quarter. Only a 7-point game all of a sudden. And this score was after DVIN being down by 13 points. The score was 17-4. Good defense. No foul has been called. Jones. It was a good pass to Jamal Poplar, but he didn't wait for it, so he was not ready and lost the control. The ball went out of bounds. And there is the sub. I'm sure everybody is waiting for whenever Gurjaani Delta is playing. Lucas Sikarulidze is on the floor. Was in a cap in Portugal with Dustin Simcox. And the captain, Zurab, forces JJ Morris to foul. JJ gets his first personal. So 6 personal fouls for Gurjaani, for BCDC in the first quarter, only 4 for Gurjaani Delta. First one is no good. So 32.9 seconds for the quarter. There's a 8-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So after DVIN's shot, Gurjaani will have a lot of time, and look at this. There's a foul. Jones is going to the line. So whole possession is left for Gurjaani Delta. And only after, let's say 3 seconds of being on the court, Lucas Sikarulidze commits for his first personal. There's the pair by Troy Jones, 6-point game, and Avi Toomer will keep the ball till the last second to have the last shot of the quarter. But let's not forget, again, 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Good defense, Jones. 7 on the shot clock. The referees didn't call anything. Poplar has the rebound. Great spin move. 1 second, they need to shoot. Ball is not in the basket, 26-20. Delta is in the lead. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Back for the second quarter. 26-20 is the score. Delta has a 6-point lead. And look at that shot by Troy Jones. struggling all the way to the basket, but he somehow managed to throw the ball. And Avi Tumor gets an and-one, forcing J.J. Morris of BCDC to get his second personal of the game. And Tumor is, as I already told you, the leading scorer of the tournament for now. Makes the basket. Poplar turns. Great spin move by Jamal Poplar. 5-point game. And now Georgi has the ball, and there's the foul from Jamal. Poplar too gets his second, so very early. Two team fouls for DVIN in only 46 seconds of the game. Tumor. Machaladze is on three. Again, Avi will have the ball. Missed it short. The rebound goes to Jones. And there's a jump ball call. And as DVIN started the quarter from the sideline, GURJAANI again will have an opportunity to afford possession with 14 seconds on the clock. Luka missed the three. One more offensive rebound from Delta. Merab got the ball. J.J. Morris was really close to stealing it. And there it is. A jump ball violation. Same as a traveling for the big guy Georgi. Jamal. Poplar spins. This time, Bakradze didn't let him do anything. Morris gets the ball back from Haikas. A runner is up, but no good. McIntyre got the rebound. And the ball is stealed from him by Avi Tumor. Goes all the way. No foul called. And this became a very aggressive game in just a blink of an eye. And the transition offense is stopped by Merab Shnegelia, who did it very smart. Look at the replay. He showed that he was going for the ball, but actually was just stopping the transition offense. Avi, after not being on the bench for 12 minutes straight, goes to have a rest. And the ball goes out of bounds. DVIN will still have a possession with 12 seconds on the clock. Ricardo Lynch is coming back. Finally, big guy Georgi will have an opportunity to rest. As Zurab Machaladze is on Jamal Poplar. McIntyre. Morris is in the spot where he shot twice and made. At the last second, Zach McIntyre shoots it. Jamal puts the ball back in. And again, all of a sudden, it's a one possession game with only 3-point difference. After missing a couple of shots, Luka, he's not even trying now to shoot. I'm sure he will, though, after starting to feel it. Not a good pass to Zurab. The ball is stolen. McIntyre has it. And again, a very smart foul by Otar. This one looked more like an unsportsmanlike, but the referees decided to call it as just a regular personal foul. JJ Agopian, for the first time on the court. Haikas will be on the bench to have rest. And this lineup of DVIN I like very much, as they use 8 players all the time, and there is no need for a player to be on the court for 40 minutes. Otar is open on 3. Missed it. Good try by Luka. Got the offensive rebound for the team. What a shot by Merab Shnegelia. And this is the 3rd time when DVIN turns the ball over in a very easy situation. With this time, JJ been in the wrong side. Lynch on McIntyre. Shaked but couldn't bake. Jones, the shot is up. No good. One more time, Poplar. And this is the 3rd time when Jamal puts the ball back in the basket in a very easy way and gets his double-digit points. Is the first player with 10 for DVIN. Scoring leader for GURJAANI Delta is Avi Tumor with 11 points, and he's on the bench. Otar misses, and now it's an opportunity, a big possession for DVIN for tying the game. Blocked by Luka. What a great rejection. Lynch is running. No need for it. Merab, after the Euro, lays it up and in. JJ calls Jamal Poplar for a screen. Won't get it. And there's a turnover. Merab has been playing great today. What a pass! So Shnegelia is having the best game of Caucasian League so far. He's got 8 points, matching his shirt number. And let's not even forget about his defense and ability to pass. JJ's first shot won't go. Kwakadze. Shoot a 3 on Troy Jones' hand. Brandon Kohler from DVIN, as well as Avi Tumor from GURJAANI Delta, are ready to check in the game. They're waiting near the commissioner's table. Jones is open. He will go for a mid-range shot. There's a foul call. That is a correct call. I agree with that, but I'm kind of surprised that Troy Jones did not try a three-pointer there. And he just decided to do a dribble, go for a mid-range shot, missed it. Lucky though, the captain Zurab fouled against Poplar. Collar is open. Brandon! Now we need a lot more from Brandon Kohler than he has been showing to us. We all know what kind of player he is. He was playing for CILICIA last year, and in a very short amount of time became a fan favorite player, having a great energy and a great shooting ability too. So Otar will try his third shot, which is no good, and the ball is tipped out of bounds by DVIN's players. 3 minutes and 39 seconds on the clock. A 7-point lead for GURJAANI Delta, 38-31. 3 team fouls for GURJAANI, 2 of them for DVIN, and Otar Prakadze is on the floor after a personal foul from Brandon Kohler. And as always, as I was telling you, fan favorite Brandon Kohler, the good guy, goes to Otar to apologize. for a hard play. Rakadze. A ball screen by Zurab. Otar goes for a floater. Misses it. Great defense. And Zach McIntyre couldn't keep the ball alive. So in this possession only, Otar Rakadze took 4 field goals already. 3 which didn't go. 4th one was blocked. Great pass, but look at that, Zurab misses in a very easy situation, and then there's a personal foul on him. So he was not happy with the decision of the referee of not calling a personal foul on his shot, but it doesn't mean that if you don't agree with the referee, you have to get angry and foul yourself, as we all understand that that kind of frustrated fouls can be very difficult for the team in the end of the game when they need you, but you got foul trouble. Brandon Collar, 2 in a row. So GURJAANI have a bonus, while DVIN has a bonus 2 now after this one. Let's see, who is it on? It is on Troy Jones. First personal foul, and 4 other plays for DVIN have picked up 2. Brandon all the way. 8 quick points by Brandon Collar after coming off the bench. And there's a timeout called by GURJAANI Delta. Only a 2-point game. We'll be back in a minute.
They slow it down. Now we gotta pick it up, yo. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
38-36 after the timeout. GURJAANI Delta is still leading with 2 points, but DVIN have got the momentum. Otar has Avi on 3. From the wing, Tomer is good. And although DVIN has been trying very, very strongly, and they were succeeding already, cutting the lead down to 2. Avi goes, shoots a 3, makes it, and gets the 5-point lead back. But there's Zach McIntyre with 14 points. Oh no, I'm sorry, with 6 points now for DVIN. 14 points where Avi's with an opportunity to make it 17. The ball goes up, but no good. And there's an offensive foul called on Merab Shnegelia. So the fight between Merab and JJ2, number 8, was won by JJ Hagopian, Devin, and Troy Jones is going to the bench. And JJ will go to shoot 2. And we talked a lot about an offensive foul not being a 2-shot attempt from the line, but this is not called an offensive foul technically, as after the ball touches the rim, it is meant to be a dead ball, so nobody has the possession of it. That's why, as the ball was in the air, the foul was called on Merab, and JJ Akupian was awarded 2-shot opportunities, from which one of them is good. 41-39, minute and 30 seconds to go for the first half. Otar gets a double screen from Ricardo, and Big Georgi Lynch has the ball under the basket. Nor Jamal and nor Zach McIntyre were able to block his shot. Great defense, Otar. It will go all the way. Boom! They even started having fun. Whereas Brandon Collar has the ball, and there's a traveling called on Brandon Collar, which was really surprising for me. Yes, Brandon is one of the players who understood the rules of FIBA very fast after coming here. And Avi goes there, gets another 2, and in just 5 to 10 seconds maybe, the lead is back up to 8 points. A steal from Otar, and now traveling from Brandon. Poplar will go to the line. Big Georgi fouls. There's his second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players from Gurjaani Delta. I'm sorry, 3 players from Gurjaani Delta have picked up two personal fouls. 1 player in Merab Shnegelia has 3 personal fouls, and in DVIN, 4 players have 2 personal fouls. Both teams in a bonus, and the last possession opportunity is going to Delta with 21.7 seconds on the clock. Second one is good, and of course, with a timeout left, the head coach of Delta will use it to have the last possession.
Now we got the ball. Okay? Now, after this, when you screen, hold inside division. Okay? Hey, take the screen water. Also, we'll got the ball right here. Okay? When you also got the ball
You
21 seconds. Otar has the ball. Let's see what is the set that was called by the head coach of Delta. Otar has it on the wing. Goes all the way. Not a good pass, but Avi has the ball. Lynch is open on 3. He will fake. Go all the way. There you go, 2 points for GURJAANI Delta, ending the first half with a 9-point lead, 49-40. We'll be back after the halftime break. We're back for the second half of DVIN GURJAANI Delta matchup. 49-40 is the score, with Brandon Kohler forcing Otar Plakadze to commit for a foul in just the first possession in only 6 seconds. After the start of the third quarter, Jamal Poplar misses a mid-range shot. Captain Zurab comes up with a rebound. Otar, big guy Georgi comes for a screen. And it was a good pass to Mera, but he stepped on line. Poplar. Troy Jones tries one. RJ comes with a rebound. And a no foul called on Brandon Kohler's shot. Otar can go all the way. What a pass to Avi Tumor. Navi gets the alley bucket. Jones. RJ's ball is tipped out of bounds by Avi. 6 seconds for DC. Jones. Step back won't go. Zurab leaves it to Otar. Another screen. Mera pass to Avi. And now Delta is letting Georgi play by himself. And 3 referees at the same time called this traveling by Georgi. Poplar. The fake, but couldn't make the shot. Again, Captain Zurab, another very strong rebound. While Brandon Kohler deflects the ball out of bounds. And is angry with his teammates not coming back to defense on time. Good pass to Zurab. It's not an N1 as the ball didn't go into the basket, but a foul is called on Haikas Grigoryan for pushing Zurab under the basket. And Haikas kind of thought that Zurab was pulling his shirt, but even in the replay, I personally didn't see anything like that. Zurab makes the first one. Both of the free throws were good, with Zach McIntyre checking into the game. And Brandon Kohler was lucky enough, but the ball is still in Troy Jones' hands. McIntyre. What a lucky possession by DVIN. As always, Otar Plakadze is playing on a very high level. Zurab's 3 won't go, air ball. RJ Smith comes with a rebound. Haikas is open, but the ball goes to McIntyre. Somehow saves it. Brandon. Kohler missed it, and there's a foul called on RJ Smith, which is his 3rd personal of the game. So he is in a foul trouble now with 7 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 players from GURJAANI Delta have a foul trouble in Merab Shnegelia and Otar Plakadze. Avi. Tumor misses it. RJ. Smith 3 won't go. The rebound goes to Otar after a small battle. Great ball movement by GURJAANI. Avi lost the control, but keeps the ball alive. Otar misses it long. And look at that, steals it right back. And no foul by Brandon Kohler, which is a little surprising too. And yet, after that, Brandon Kohler is going to the bench right away with JJ Morris checking back in. JJ has shot twice and made both of them. And a very surprising foul once more by Troy Jones for a little shove. It was not even a shove, it was a small push on the screener, Captain Zurab. Tilmer gets 2 more points. And that was his 20th point. The first player scored more than 20. And now the steal. Kvarkadze. This game, Kvarkadze is just dominating in every half court. He's got an amazing defense, steals the ball a lot, rebounds the ball. And Troy Jones as well played good, but there's a traveling by RJ Smith. As Otar Kvarkadze, 7 assists and 3 steals as of now. Merab. Otar will shoot it on JJ Morris's hand. McIntyre. And there's a 15-point lead from GURJAANI Delta, but let's not forget that the beginning of the game for DVIN-CILICIA was also very slow, and they were not able to connect with their shots like this that Joe Jones has just missed. But in the end of the first quarter and for the full 10 minutes of the second quarter, DVIN has been playing good basketball. Only at the last seconds of the first half, they went down by 9. So now, as it's a 15-point game, I will not say that it is impossible for DVIN to make a comeback. Morris, third foul. Otar will be on the line as Brandon Kohler. Oh, I thought he was trying to check in, but he's just standing near the head coach, Byron Ray. Otar's first shot goes in and out. Second one is good. And that's Otar's 13th point. 13th point, 4th personal foul. It's a big foul trouble for Otar with 15 minutes of playing time left in the game. Luka Sikharulidze is checking back in. And there's a turnover on DVIN. It was kind of a team steal by Delta, and look at that, and a great three-pointer by Zurab. And it was a really unexpected shot. And RJ has space. Of course he'll shoot it. That's a two-point shot by Smith at a foot on line because of just a couple of centimeters. Or as you like to say, a couple of inches. was deducted a point. Merab air balls. McIntyre's already in the corner waiting for a pass. There you go, he got what he wanted. Makes the mid-range shot. And you could see how ready the player is by the way that he's standing. Actually, Kuram didn't let Avi get the pass. Good defense, DVIN. JJ Morris has the ball. Again, McIntyre is waiting, and one more time. So all three the starters for GURJAANI Delta and Georgian starters, and we're talking about Zurab, Otar, and Merab, are very smart with their transition fouls, not having an unsportsmanlike foul. Timeout call. We'll be back in a minute. Now let's see what Coach Byron changed in a timeout. Joey Jones, what a shot. So again, cuts the lead down to 12 points. And mostly every game is like this. The history repeats itself with DVIN-CILICIA coming back in the end of the first quarter. RJ Smith has it. On top, leaves it to Troy, and RJ Smith will get the ball against the big man, Georgie. McIntyre goes for a mid-range floater. Bongo Hikas was pretty close to getting the rebound, but wasn't able to. Avi, great handles, goes for a floater. Won't go. A long rebound goes to Merab Shnegelia. And now this one, nobody will be able to block. So BCDC committed for more than 4 fouls in the third quarter. Jones has RJ on 3. Not shoot it, leaves it to Jones. Now the shot is up. McIntyre with the rebound. RJ won't pass it to Zach. Missed it short. Luka. Karolice is still waiting. Lynch on the face of Zach McIntyre. I don't think Ricardo Lynch even saw a defender in front of him. There was a very confident shot. JJ is with the ball. Very good shot again. I'm telling you, JJ Morris needs to shoot more, and he got warned by the referee that after the shot he cannot kick with his feet. It was not a good shot by Luka. Even after taking it, I looked at his face. He was unhappy with the way that he took it. With Haikas Grikoran going to the bench, JJ Hagopian is back on the court. With a 15-point difference in the score. Toomer backs Troy Jones down all the way to the basket and makes two. Jones. His shot is blocked by Georgi. Let's see what they called. It is a foul. Troy Jones gets his third personal. So the third player for DVIN-CILICIA with 3 personals. So Georgi makes the first one. Second one is no good. RJ with a rebound. Merab gets the offensive board after a missed free throw. Having only one man from Gurjaani, DVIN lost the possession. 6 seconds on the shot clock, 10 on the game clock. Lynch has a second. He has to shoot. His shot won't go. One more rebound. Merab, a second. Blocked by JJ Hagopian, and this is the end of the third quarter. 68-50. Oh no, let's see. So there's still time on the clock, 1 second. And the head coach of Gurjaani calls a timeout.
I need position 1 here. I want position 4 here. Position 5 here. 3 here. 3 here. Mero, you got the ball. Now, I want this. Hey. You got the ball right now. I need to stay like this and stay this 3 here. Now, push your man and make gap here. Nick, go through this man. With your man out here. Go here. And here, okay? Okay. You can realize it? Okay. First, three, stay like this. He will go there. Take it. Maybe you can cut him.
So 1 second, 68-50. The head coach of Gurjaani Delta tried a set play. Let's see what they'll do. Lynch has it on 3. Good defense. McIntyre, and the shot is no good. So we still stay at the 18-point line. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. So the last 10 minutes at a game between BCDC and GURJAANI Delta. The leading scorer is the man who just got an and one, Avi Tumor. We got 24 points now after the shot. And this is the biggest lead of the game, with Delta leading this game with 20 points. Avi misses the free throw. Collar. Good handles. Lost it for a while. RJ is in a pain. Good pass to Jones, and Troy was close to getting an N1 by himself, but couldn't in the end make the basket, as Zach McIntyre, JJ Morris, and JJ Hagopian are on the bench, with the 5 starters being on the court for now. First one is good. There's the 2 from 2 from Jones. Otar. Gives the ball to Lynch. Right back to Tumor. Bang! Avi Tumor. Another 3 ball, 27 for Avi. And as you all already understand, obviously Avi became the leading scorer of the league. Great block by Avi, but in the end, it was called for a foul, as the referees thought that Avi Tumor hit Troy Jones' hand after his layup attempt. And we saw the replay there too. From this angle, didn't look like a foul. Maybe from another perspective by the referee, it was maybe a blocking foul even. It was called for a pushing one though. First one is no good by Jones. Makes the second one. Otar is open on 3. Leaves the ball to Ricardo Lynch. And I told the first game to Dustin Simcox when he was still here that Ricardo Lynch is a hard name for me, because my favorite player of all time in NFL is Marshawn Lynch. Of course, I love basketball. I have been a point guard my whole life. I love the point guard position players, but I don't know. It doesn't mean that I have to love quarterbacks. I'll just say. And there's a foul called on R.J. Smith. The basket is made. The 2 points will count, but R.J. Smith will get his third. I'm sorry, not R.J. It was actually Jamal Poplar who got his third personal. So 5 players from DVIN picked up 3 personal fouls in a game time. And 2 players for DVIN, 5 for a rebound, which then leaves an opportunity for Delta to score. They couldn't manage it though. Jones all the way, and this is a foul. So Jones is going to the line. Otar Prakadze is fouled out with 5 personal fouls. And this is the 3rd team one for Delta. And look, at the score right now is kind of messy. Looks like DVIN-CILICIA doesn't have any chance, but let's not forget. This is now, after this made free throw, only a 17-point game. And in the first quarter, after being down 13, DVIN managed to come back. Another one is good. 16 points. RJ Smith is out. Zach McIntyre, great scorer, is on the floor. as in a preseason. He was the leading scorer for the whole tournament, and one game he even got 58 points. And I think that his teammates need to trust him more, as he showed everybody that he is able to score. He gets the ball, leaves it back to Jones. Not a good pass by two high cuts, but Brandon gets it. Another mid-range falls for a BCDC 14-point game. Ricardo Lynch got it by Zach. Good steal. Highcast has the ball. McIntyre is running. Brandon. Not a good try. Caller air balls. Good defense though. Luka somehow keeps the ball alive, and Merab Shnegelia understands that time is on their side. No need to hurry. And look at that ball movement. Of course the ball is going to go in. Basketball gods will always reward you if you play good basketball. And a falling away shot by Troy Jones. I'm sure nobody thought that the ball was going in. Lynch. Again, got it by Zach. Merab Shnegelia once more. Is ready in the corner. Good defense. Yep. After a missed layup attempt, Georgi gets the rebound, makes two. Right back to 17-point lead. So this is kind of the same situation we had yesterday in Vahagni GURJAANI Delta, although that time Delta was the trailing team, and there's 5 seconds on the shot clock. DVIN needs to make something happen, but number one big guy Georgi gets his 4th personal foul of the game, and which is really surprising is that not Georgi but Ricardo Lynch is on the bench with scoring only 7 points today. Let's see. Also, Georgi too got a cut on him. That's why he has to be subbed out with RJ Smith coming for Jamal Poplar. While Georgi is replaced by the other Georgi Ordenidze. RJ will shoot a three. Won't go. Rebound goes to Avi Tumor with 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. Again, 17-point game. Good post up by Merab, but the layup won't go. RJ, boom! Fast break by RJ Smith. I know it says in the name, but this was looking like a fast break. Tumor. Screen by Georgi. Tumor goes all the way, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Makes the first one. $32 points for Avi Tumor with a lot of time left in the game and a lot of possibilities for him to have more stats. Caller's ball is stealed by Shnegelia. And the whole bench is happy that Merab got the dunk. Jones Gets a screen from RJ Smith. A foul call. Let's see what they called it on. It is on Merab Shnegeliau. Gets his fourth personal foul. While one more sub, and after getting the fourth, Merab, and after having an amazing game, goes to the bench with Otar Sulakauri. Checking in for the first time, J.J. Morris replaces Kohler. So Avi Tumor, he doesn't have the best stats in the world, but he's got 32 points, as I already said. Has been a major role in the lead that Gurjaani Delta has right now. And Otar leaves the ball to Ordenidze, who's half floater won't go. Great job. Captain Zurab waited for Troy Jones from the half court, and even after the steal, which was a great one from Zurab, the head coach is not very happy with the way he played, as after stealing the ball, he wanted the captain to pass the ball up front and not wait for the opponent to stop the transition offense by a single foul. And actually, yes, he's right, but the 14th foul for DVIN is there. And so for the remaining 3 minutes and 30 seconds, both of the teams will have a bonus with Georgi Ordenidze committing for an offensive foul, which is the first one for him. Ota Sulakauri commits for the first foul, leaving Jones on the line. So Troy Jones has got 17 points, is the point leader, the scoring leader for the game, for the team. But as me and Dustin have already talked about it, after an amazing first game performance, Jones is not yet showing us what he is really capable of. And that's the 19th point with Gor Simonian checking in for DVIN. This is the second year of Gor playing for DVIN-CILICIA. Last year, a couple of times he was even a starter for the games. And Zurab went all the way. It looked like an offensive foul. I kind of agree with J.J. Morris. Of course, if you're on defense and the offensive player opens his elbow, we'll see from this replay. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was an offensive foul. Didn't like this call, but of course, every call in the game is very important and can change everything. But this one doesn't look like that kind of game, which will be changed as there's only 3 minutes left. And there's a 16-point lead by Gurjaani Delta. I have to say that everything is possible in basketball. Nothing is impossible in basketball. Every time there's a big lead in any game by any team, I want that lead to go down. I want the game to be close. I want us to have fun and watch good basketball. But sometimes that will not happen. Sometimes we'll just have to wait for the last seconds of the game. And Zurab will go to the line. RJ Smith commits for a foul, which is his 5th foul, so he will go to the bench. And JJ Hagopian will replace RJ Smith on the court. First one is good. Got the lucky bounce. as well as the second one. So Avi Tumor is going to the bench. Got applause from his teammates, but again, the decisions of the head coach of Delta are really surprising for me. I'm not the one to judge, and I won't obviously, but oh, there's a traveling call on Ordenidze. But as I was saying, I think that in the game, in this kind of game where anybody who watches it for a minute can already understand that DVIN-CILICIA will not be able to come back after being down 18 points with 2 minutes left, as they were trying for more than 10 to 12 minutes now, starting from the half of the third quarter, and bringing Ricardo Lynch in the game this late, being up by 18. I'm not saying he's not smart. I'm saying it's risky, because I'm not even gonna say the word injury. You didn't hear it, yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but if he has an injury, it would be just very unlucky. We'll have to say so. What a block shot by Captain Zurab. McIntyre is in the corner. Short three. So 2 rebounds, offensive rebounds by Gor Simonyan in a row. The ball is out of bounds. DVIN will have the possession. 14 seconds on the clock. Troy misses. Zurab is on the transition. Zurab! Agopian comes and shoots a long one, while Jean-Jacques was a great player last year too. He played for Cilicia. He was in a starting lineup, and there's a block by him. And JJ was one of the sharpest shooters of the league. I'm not gonna say any stats about him. I'll just say that he was very good from 3, and he gained trust in his American teammates in just a couple of games. McIntyre gets an easy 2, 51 seconds on the clock. This was Zach McIntyre's 12th point of the game, as Troy Jones with his 21 is the leading scorer for the team. Zurab got it by JJ. Good pass to Ordenidze. Of course, Ordenidze has a mismatch, as the short Gor Simonyan is on him. Jones pass it to Hagopian, who cannot connect again. And what a great pass by Captain Zurab. Of course, the head coach likes it too. For 23 seconds. Now DVIN will still take a shot. Sulakauri missed it. JJ Morris leaves the ball to another JJ, but this time Hagopian finally gets a 3. This was JJ's 4th point of the game. Another 2 for the first time. Ota Sulakauri gets on the board in a Caucasus basketball league, and that's it. 93-74, 19-point win for BC GURJAANI. Delta Avi Tumor becomes the scoring leader for the whole tournament and gets their 3rd win on a tour. Next game will be at 1:30 p.m. today between US Supersonics and BC Olympic Tbilisi, which is their last game in this tour too. And after getting 3 game wins, they will try to have the 4th one. We'll be back in 40 minutes.